Okay, the hymn I have today is God Whose Giving Knows No Ending, and it was composed by a man named Robert Edwards. He was born in 1915 in New York, and he was quite accomplished. A little backstory on him here. He attended Harvard and Princeton, received a Master of History from Princeton, Harvard, and he also got a theology master in New York as well from Union Seminary. And with Edwards, he was a pastor in Connecticut, and from 49 onward up until 1980, he served within that area. And the thing that strikes me about this hymn is that when he composed it for a stewardship contest. And as he composed it, it was featured in this hymn contest. 450 of them were entered. And after the 450 hymns were entered, his hymn was selected out of 10. And as this hymn was selected, it went on to become very popular in Presbyterian churches and also Catholic churches. And what strikes me about this hymn, being that it's focused on stewardship, it makes reference to God whose giving knows no ending. Obviously, we know that. That's within the first verse, but it also makes reference to the resurrection, referencing grave's shattered door. And by the second or third verses, it also makes reference to how we can be more Christ-like as individuals in accordance to God's will several times. And the final lyrics really to me stress that. It says, "Open wide our hands in sharing as we heed Christ's ageless call, healing, teaching, and reclaiming, serving you by loving all." And there are 3 verses. Again, it was composed in 1961. And I encourage you to really listen to this hymn. If you haven't, if you have to, that's okay. But it really is a great hymn. And again, I would encourage you to listen to it. God Whose Giving Knows No Ending.